Alright, to the dank side of the post-it note, we were already there. I wonder what the smell was. Okay, we need a bunch of stuff as Tainted Apollyon. Starting with, well, he needs both new endings, he needs Delirium, and he needs the Lamb. Or is that the Polaroid? He needs either the Lamb or Blue Baby. One of the two I've failed to kill. Although I've almost gotten there both times. It's probably the Lamb, right? Because the chest is pretty easy. I don't know. Ooh, that's a very good item just off the bat. Hello Shells, hello Cuban, hello Willie. For those of you who are not here in time to see the Isaac intro, how dare you miss it for one, but also if you're not watching live and you're watching this on YouTube, I've discovered the most horrifying new global emote, and I showed it off while the intro was playing. It's called Sub Price. I'm not saying prize because they spell it with an S, not a Z. But it's a global, everyone has access to it, so could you do it real quick and just scare yourselves? It looks like a sleep paralysis demon. Sub is in caps, I don't know if that matters, and then price, P-R-I-S-E, is small. No, thank you Daz for resubbing, then also doing that horrifying emote. It looks like the kind of thing you would see in your nightmares, like it's smiling, but you know it's not a nice smile. It's a smile that has ulterior motives. So yeah, enjoy that for, well, I don't know if it's only going to be available for the month, it could be available forever now. But it's advertising the quite frankly crappy September deals. Not a very good September this year. Hello Kitty, thank you very much for resubbing. You also started Hype Train. So thank you very much. It's, oh god, we're gonna die. It's a bit early for one, but oh maybe not. We've got half a heart. Wheel O Fortune, is that Valinar liking the tweet? No it is not. How dare you not like my Go Live tweet? This Isaac's gimmick is he can eat items and turn them into permanent flies that fire out when I aim. So you're basically supposed to create like a horde of flies, but I wasn't passing up 9-inch nails. I wouldn't get too attached though, given how close to the... Okay, that better be you liking the tweet. Yes, yes it is. Excellent. Yeah, I don't really understand that other one. I can't tell if it's meant to be a bear or a purse. But the big face with like the scary teeth, I like it, but in a creepy way. Kind of like in the same way you would like a creepy clown that's going to kill you.
Oh.
Thank you, Daniel, for the bits and also the long beaver. Hedgehog. I'm not very good at animals. It's a mecha bear. Is it the one from Fortnite? That would be a weird tie-in. No clowns? I have bad news for you because I will definitely be trying the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game. It's a Dead by Daylight like, once it's out. I only saw that movie for the first time, must have, not long after I moved in here because I watched it on Netflix. It was very briefly on British Netflix. A deliberately kind of corny movie made in the 80s but looks like something from the 60s. With really great practical costumes. You'll be gone for those streams. Fair enough. Chlorophobia is a real thing. Or whatever it's called. Plum, don't make me destroy you. You're making me destroy you. And you got me once before I did. Oh. At least we got ourselves a little tankier. What am I aiming for? I guess I'll aim for the dark room because I think that's what I'm missing. But at the same time, that's filled in, isn't it? Hang on. There is a way to check. I could look at someone else's post-it note, but that feels like cheating. Does anyone know offhand if that's the Polaroid or a negative that has been completed? I think that's reroll everything in the room. We're at a panel for them. Apparently they wanted to make it a trilogy where the first... Okay, that's... Wait, you're talking about the game? Oh, you're talking about the movies, right? You're not talking about the game. Wait, hang on a second. They're not planning a trilogy of games in this day and age. Hello, Ty. You must know about that movie because you went cosplaying as it. I saw those pictures. Monkey's Paw? Sure, why not? I only saw it the once, but I did enjoy it. Oh, look. So I don't remember if it was in Isaac. I promised information on the various experiments I've been running with my YouTube channel over the Saturday, Sunday into Monday. But that is basically the only thing I have to talk about. I did not get up to much of my day off. I woke up with quite severe back pain that has persisted into today a little bit. So I wasn't for doing very much. So I mostly just changed metadata on old YouTube videos, looked over a bunch of analytics. Ooh, that was close. Thank goodness I was firing. And did a little bit of painting. And watch some Simpsons. That's basically it. It is old man back, I think, because I don't think I did anything specific to hurt myself. The youngins amongst you have that to look forward to. Enjoy. Oh, I do know there was that Nintendo Direct and they're bringing like an upscaled version of GoldenEye to Xbox. I don't know what else. You get sucked up. I don't know what else was revealed. I think a new Fire Emblem is the only other thing I heard about, and there was one other thing. No, I'm blanking on it. I could have sworn they showed up. Oh, they did a release date for Breath of the Wild 2, I think. Yeah, Zelda. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. First my knee, then my back. Yep, thank you for that, yep. Hang on, I need to focus. These are... Ah, because that can happen. Precisely what I didn't want to have happen happened. They just get stuck on you like poop. I would like more HP because for reasons I'm getting hit a lot. So a little bit of backstory. I was looking into the numbers at the back end of YouTube. I do that every so often just to annoy myself, really, and the mystery regarding all those old Overwatch highlights not really generating views, even though once a video gets to a certain amount of views, it creates organic views, usually, even if it's a small amount, and barely any, or I thought literally none, but I know better now, because I've done a little bit of research. As an example, my most viewed video, an old Raging Blast 2 video, it's got like 12 million views. It generates 10,000 views a month, give or take. Naturally, like just organically because it has a fair number of views. I have been able to discover, thanks to my poring over the analytics, my second most viewed video, which is an Overwatch one, it's the 6 Torbjorn video, that generates 120 views per month and has a couple of million views in total, or maybe 3 million, I forget now, either way. That doesn't really add up in terms of discrepancy. I know Dragon Ball Z has been around for years and years and years, but there's been many other Dragon Ball games since Raging Blast 2. Most of them have been garbage, to be fair, but it's not the best one as far as I'm aware. I think that Kakarot game is largely seen as the best one to date.
Ooh.
No, that I didn't play that one, but still. Thank you for the bits, Blight. So that doesn't really add up, and I've been in the back end app. You can check which of your videos have been watched in any 60-minute interval. What's still alive? You are. So I was doing that a little bit, and I didn't see a single other Overwatch video pop up except when I think people from the Discord were looking at them because I was talking about them. None of them. And you can say like Overwatch did die as far as like compared to being massively popular. It had diehard fans, I'm sure, but especially with Overwatch 2 launching right at the start of April, like we're less than 3 weeks away from the launch, you'd think just collateral damage wise, some of those old videos, given how many views they've had, should be getting some organic ones, and they just aren't. And I don't really know why, when my old Dragon Ball ones and Naruto ones and like games you'd think people forgot about, although maybe they feel nostalgic about. Yes, because I have an unnerfed version of you. They just, it doesn't add up. And I looked into it further. I tested some various things I think I talked about already. I changed their metadata to update them because the back end of Twitch has changed quite considerably since all those released. I changed a couple of thumbnails on some of the anime videos that still get views because I want to see if that makes a difference to their discoverability. So far it seems to have made no difference, positive or negative, but it's helping me keep an eye on them better because I'm like, oh, I remember changing that thumbnail yesterday. It's popping up quite a bit now. I don't think there is a way to be blacklisted on YouTube in a manner where one specific type of video can get, hidden. It's all or nothing, I would imagine. But it really feels like... I know conspiracy theories are all nonsense, but it really kind of feels like those Overwatch videos got hidden. And are still hidden. A bunch of people from Discord did as I asked. They went and watched some of their old favourites, left a comment saying like, "Who's watching in 2022?" The answer is no one. Because I was trying to choke slam the algorithm into the ground and force it to look at those old videos again. Doesn't seem to have made a difference yet. It could still make a difference. I don't know how long the algorithm takes to reevaluate these things. I thought it was a couple of days, that's why I kind of said I'd have answers today, but I can't be definitive on that. And I'm focusing. No, I'm not focusing enough. Did I say thank you for your resub, Blight? I don't think I did I? Only said thank you for the bits, so I apologise for missing that. I was mid-rant. Thank you for resubbing as well. I guess we're going a tanky run. This is a train wreck run in the making, and I'm the one making the track that I'm writing this run on. And I did mention it in a community post on my channel as well, and a bunch of people said, oh hey, yeah, I saw that Dragon Ball one, they're talking about my most viewed one, and I maybe saw the Torb one once or twice, but that's it, none of the others. And I asked a few people who commented that, like, hey, if anything changes in the next couple of days, can you please let me know? No answer yet, so presumably nothing changed. But it is really interesting. Because for generic searches, let's say someone's interested in how a character is in Overwatch 2. This might change once Overwatch 2 is actually out as well, because it's only been closed beta tests. Someone might just type in Overwatch Mercy, just forgetting to do the 2. That kind of thing should accidentally be suggesting those old videos. A video does not actually need to get that many views to start getting suggested over time. Back in the day, if it hit like 3,000, 3,500, you were guaranteed that it would get a trickle of views for life. Not many, necessarily, but a trickle. They've been popping up in your suggested... When you say they, what are you meaning specifically, though? Yeah, that's the other thing, watching all those old Overwatch videos, like, oh yeah, this game was actually fun at one point, although I think people stopped caring when I mostly just wanted to play Mystery Heroes because it was the only fun I had in the game anymore. But it did also lead to me finding a bunch of old highlights that are under a minute long or can be edited down to a minute. So I'm repurposing those as shorts, and I'm going to be intermittently releasing them this month towards the release of Overwatch 2. See if that makes any difference. There's no rhyme or reason to which ones the algorithm takes, incidentally. At least it doesn't feel like it. You are seeing the old Overwatch ones. You get Transformer recommendations. But that's interesting if you see lots of them, because I haven't had anyone else say they've saw a lot of them. The Torbjorn one, maybe, and then that's basically it. And I'm not talking about the old VODs, like the long VODs. I am just talking mostly about like the playing as the same character, or you know, that kind of thing. The videos that should be getting a steady progression of views forever based on getting hundreds of thousands when they launched. Oh, random aside, because of looking at all these back-end stats, my gaming channel was almost at 9,000 videos. I believe I'm 30 or 40 away. You got the chair short? Wait, did I upload the chair short? Oh wait, no, you probably saw the original highlight. I'm turning that one into a short though. I don't think I uploaded that one yet. So spoilers for one of them that will be appearing. In my defense, it was a lot of chairs. If you do get recommended any of them naturally, and you remember it and enjoyed it, give it a watch again, just to enjoy it, and maybe tell the algorithm that people will watch it. I do plan to try Overwatch 2 now. I'm in my every game company is bad, so why resist their programs era. I've got the Epic Store to play Rumbleverse and Fortnite. I'll get Battle.net even though Blizzard's awful to play Overwatch 2 because it's free, so why not at least give it a try. Although there is a, like, they're selling a pre-pack for it which includes the battle pass that you don't know what's in yet. So I guess they're hoping to make a little bit of bank on hype. Even though I don't think there is any hype because people don't like any of the overly strict changes as I understand it. Just suck up Monstrous Tooth. All companies are bad but you need a paycheck, correct. Let's just buy this and buy this. Well, that was a waste of 5 pennies. I've always remained adamant that in January of 2017 something changed with my channel that contributed to it failing. I'm not saying it was the only thing, I'm sure I had a big part of it. And I'm still standing by it upon looking at how the back end works now. Like, I had nothing better to do while I was sitting in agony. I was just poring over analytics and updating old video data. I thought maybe, like, because I had... Look at that ball circling Dark Bomb. I used to have tags in the video which was like my channel name plus Overwatch because I thought, oh, maybe people are looking for my videos in particular. I removed all them just in case. These days you also have to certify that your videos never appeared on American television because otherwise they're subject to certain guidelines, so you've got to go through all that. You have to set the video language, the description line, like you have to do a bunch of shit these days that you didn't have to do back then. And I thought maybe if I updated them for today that might help. I also activated the experimental bad comment filter that YouTube is kind of running in the back end right now. Because I thought maybe that might add some weight to the video in the algorithm if it's like, oh, this video is wanting to test our new thing. Let's give it a little bit of weight so we can get some data on our new feature. Yoink. I'm sure we'll end up talking about it next Tuesday or sooner if we find any other information. It's just an anomaly, and I have reference points for how I feel videos that got that many views should be. And for whatever reason, those ones are not. Like I think I already mentioned it, but because the Assassin's Creed old video game servers are shutting down for like Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood and whatnot, a bunch of people got nostalgic for it and went looking for videos on the game. And CR said another Discord he's in posted one of my videos because they were just looking for gameplay of it. So those have been getting a lot more attention recently, and they must have ranked high back in the day, because they managed to get like 20-30,000 views back in the day. That was way back in the day, like 2012. So those have, they have weight in the algorithm. They get suggested if someone just searches for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood or Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood. Is that what it was called? Multiplayer. Chances are you'll see one of my videos if you just do that generic search in. Feel free to test. I don't. Well, you might have to do incognito for true results, but you know. Need that. It was pretty fun. They ended up over like complicating it, but the original version and well, I think it peaked with Brotherhood. Very innovative for the time, and very enjoyable. No, hello, Azul. Sorry, I missed that earlier. I was mid-rant. I can't stop, won't stop, etc. Oh, that's probably not a good idea, but I'll take it anyway. This is my fire rate now. Well, so much for being able to buy some health or something. That's a very relevant quote I just spat out for tomorrow's video on the tabletop channel. You explode. Yep. Wait, I know where the boss is, and this isn't a double floor. How'd the experiment go? I literally just finished talking about it. The real question is does anyone even, like, are you interested in, why did I say that so weird? Also, why aren't you up here? You're usually up here. Are you interested in seeing me play Overwatch 2? Or, like, is there any hype for the game in general? Like, two different ratios. Hype in general for the game, hype in general for me playing it. I can't imagine either is very high. When every kind of reaction to it is like, eh. It's more strict now, that's not good. But there's more characters. You just got the Twitch notification? I go live the same time every day. And have done for 6 years. You're hyped for some sarcasm? Oh no, what if that's sarcastic? I can't tell. Yeah, let's insult something some people will like so I get death threats again. That'd be fun. Not even an insult, really. Just poke fun at. But apparently that's good enough to warrant it. Well, Fortnite is fun now. Because without building, it's fun. The building mechanic was the worst thing in it, and they got rid of it. And Rumbleverse is great, although latency will kill it. Yoink. Are they shutting down the Overwatch 1 servers to like force everybody to play 2, or are they hoping that they'll both run together? Because it is essentially the same thing. Because that might be more of a piece of cake question. He still plays it, I think. They are shutting them down. Oh wow, okay. So if you don't like the new over like class restrictions and whatnot, but you still like Overwatch, you're pretty much effed, right? It's like this or nothing. Ooh. Yeah, shit out of luck. Should not have picked that up yet. No, actually I'm stuck either way because, yeah, can't get back out. Well, I could, but I probably won't. I wonder if I have any loot boxes sitting. Did they give out... Okay, this is going to sound really stupid, but Did they give out any free loot boxes between November 2018? Sorry, November 2018 and now? And also, is there any point opening them? Does it transfer into 2? Maybe a couple. Oh, they open them all for you and port them over. Okay. Wait, they open that? I don't have want to give them permission to open my loot boxes. They're mine. There's no loot boxes in 2, or they're going just pure battle. Well, no, surely they will. Actually, no. If they're ripping off Fortnite, it will just be for Battle Pass plus daily costume store or something. It may have opened already. I feel so violated. Those are my loot boxes. Because that would have been quite a funny thing to do, actually, if I reinstalled Overwatch and didn't play it at all. I just opened a backlog of 4 years worth of loot boxes. That sounds quite amusing to me. Yeah, I know the new heroes are locked in the Battle Pass, yeah. Which is a bit weird. You'd think they'd just be separate purchases or something. Kind of like how Apex does it. That seems like the best way if you have to have premium characters. It's also going to make people really pissy if the new, expensive, locked behind a paywall characters are really good compared to the existing ones. And then if they're really crappy, they'll get annoyed. Well, the people who buy them will get really annoyed because it'll be like, why did I waste money on this character when so-and-so who's free is much better? It's a very, very thin line they have to walk on. Or along. Of course, the pro strat for that kind of thing is, of course, they're overpowered when they launch, and then they quote-unquote adjust based on quote-unquote user feedback. And that was their plan all along, to get you to buy it. I don't think I needed to pick that up because we have nails. I think the nails are piercing anyway. Oh well. No, I wanted to use the abyss. Damn it. Well, good job I wasn't going for the beast. Although this was a... This is the wrong way. This wasn't the teleport card on the floor, at least. Oh, isn't it a new team? So they could absolutely. Please have Cake's second podcast summers cover some of this. He has 2 podcasts. What's the topic of the first one? Don't say cakes. How come his mom lets him have 2 podcasts? You won't be able to post the link. You can put it in the Discord though if you're in there. So he does an Overwatch podcast? I cannot talk tonight. It's one of those days. Although, to be fair, I think it's been a while since I've had one of those days. And I was talking a lot today when I recorded the first Call to Arms video for the Tabletop channel. It ran on like 46 minutes. His first one was why start a podcast. Are you talking about these are just the topics of them, or he has 2 genre of postcard? Podcast. Okay, they're just topics. Topics. Okay, that makes much more sense. Postcards. A podcast in postcard form would be very long. I also don't know where the boss is. This was a dead end over here, right? So it can't possibly be over here. Must be down here, somewhere. I think it was just here and this was a dead end. Yep.
Did you see that, Zack?
Thank you, Mac, for resubbing with Twitch Prime. Oh, we need a second Twitch baby name. Our second Twitch baby name will be... Abyssal. Checked all these doors, I think. Wait, did I come through here? Yep. Oh, we found where the boss is. I lost half a heart to gain a spirit heart. Joke's on you, I made a profit. Yoink. So if anyone's looking forward to that Call to Arms stuff, it's going to be Wednesday next week that it goes live. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed playing it. I'm going to need to make a decision here about whether or not I take the Polaroid or the negative. It is a skirmish war game, yeah. In the stylings of Wasteland Warfare. That wasn't a good trade, that was for one spider. That's got to be the negative up there, right? That has to be the negative. So I've killed the lamb, but I haven't killed Blue Baby. Is what I understand that means, I think. Can anyone confirm? Like, which Polaroid is that? I think it's the negative. Because I think the normal Polaroid doesn't have the black border. Although I could just be talking myself into the wrong decision. That is the Polaroid? Okay, so it's the negative I need then. Are you sure? I need the lamb. Okay. Well, if you're wrong now, there will be consequences. Be a little bit risky. The cannon is ready. Well, actually, if I die on the run prior to getting down to the dark room or killing the lamb, you're free regardless of whether you're right or wrong. So, it's a safe bet, I guess. You know, I thought that was Spirit of the Night, Curse of the Night, whatever it's called. Unless I get down to one red heart, I can't make use of that. Well, if you were wrong though, and if I did win, you'd be costing people points that betted on unlocking a post-it note. Unless I get delirium, of course. Are you in the mood for playing things? I don't think EVP will be here, or he might be, but late, because he's playing a real-life tabletop game like some kind of fucking nerd. Oh, CR, if you're here as well, we could play Fortnite instead then. I was going to suggest Rumbleverse. This week is our last chance before they launch whatever the next season is. Oh, I made the mistake of looking at the store on my day off as well. I may have purchased a skin that was in the shop and an emote to go along with it. Because it was blue. The dance wasn't blue. I didn't see us. Well, yeah, I did. This ain't the tabletop channel, I swear here. You know those people who pretend that it's hard not to swear? That's bullshit. They just enjoy swearing. It is very easy not to swear. You're making food? You've got time. I can play some Rumbleverse with CR while we're waiting on you if it's going to take you like an hour. I probably should have kept the devil card for a harder boss, but I really don't like the matriarch. What the hell is that? I don't know what it is, but I need to take it because it will activate Curse of the Night. I think it's Azazel's other horn. What, a terrible night to have a curse? Is that no? Oh wait, no, it needs to be a half heart if you're not Eve, right? So I need to get rid of this red heart too. Bollocks. Hello, Mixer. Oh, if we had a fast fire rate, this would be wonderful. But we don't, so it's not. I still don't think we're going to get down there though. I was just looking at the run there. One of each heart type. Oh, tangentially connected to Spirit Hearts. I think we'll probably finish Cult of the Lamb this week. At least that's my aim to. And we don't have Tinykin to get in the way now. What the hell happened to our face? Bite. It went in entirely the wrong direction. Couldn't have known though. Does Cult of the Lamb have replayability? I have no idea, I haven't finished it yet. I don't see myself playing it more than once. I think once is enough. What the? Okay, well I guess that's what the horn does, but it got me hit. It gives you a little mini, damn, what's that item called? The big devil head that gives you the big blarg. It takes like 12 rooms to charge. I'm blanking on the name. Is it just called Mega Satan? Because that's what you, like, it's Mega Satan's head. I've only had it once. Please give me a heart. Thank you. Oh, it's just called Mega, isn't it? It gives you Mega Blast, but it's called Mega. Oh, that was a perfect room for it, honestly. Big straight line, thin corridor, they weren't getting away. Don't remember if that pill was good or not. Nope. Oh. You know, before the stream I managed to fit in playing like a tiny bit of Skyrim. I played for like an hour maybe, at most. And I ran into an NPC who I recognized from one of the available kits for the miniature game. It's an Argonian called like Dekretha or something. I ran into them in a random dungeon and they wanted me to escort them out, but there was a glitch so they weren't moving, so I had to teleport them. I was like, oh, hang on, I recognize you. You have a pickaxe and a bow. What is that? Less is more. This might keep me alive, so I'm going to have to hold on to this. You fire so slow. Oh, that's one way to kill it. You didn't pee out. was kind of getting the impression you can maybe run into them in multiple places, and that's why they were notable enough to have a character in miniature form. But if not, then that seems like such a bizarre little aside. Like, he can follow you, you can have him follow you around. I was into real-time strategies for a little bit. I loved Command and Conquer Generals, played a ton of that. Age of Mythology, Age of Empires 2, played tons of those. Not so much in later life, though. Kind of went off them. I like to poison people in Command and Conquer Generals. Crap units, but lots of biological weapons. Hello, Phelan. Blah. That doesn't really do that much damage, honestly. This is a nasty ass room. Hello, piece of cake. Were your ears burning? Do cakes have ears? I'm desperate enough to look for red hearts and fires. 10 minutes, okay. Ooh, but yeah, I can't make use of... You need to have no red hearts or half a red heart to make use of Monkey's Paw, so having increased fire rate is probably a better choice. Because everything is doing full hearts of damage. Which Phelan obviously knew. Oh! Don't think that's... What is this again? Is this metal plate? Oh, magnetizing tears is good. Okay. I've never played a StarCraft game. Never. Oh yeah, Red Alert 2 I played a bit of as well, yeah. I feel like Satan should just give me a pass because of that one Fortnite game where I killed Jesus. Allegedly. You lived right next to me. You just stay over there. You like to think cakes have ears, but you don't know. Have you never looked in the mirror? You're afraid of what you might find out? Why are no more enemies spawning? Okay, they are. Wasn't complaining, it's like because them not spawning makes this fight a breeze. Ooh, I'm surprised that missed me. We actually killed him. That's true, you are the police officer, not the
Did you see that,
doctor of
Zach?
cake. Hello Max, thank you very much for using your Twitch Prime again. None of these give me HP, but I really want to take them. That's a problem. Lurk mode engage. Oh, let's help. Okay. That's a good oh no button, which we might have to use. The magnetizing tears does kind of throw off my dodging a little bit. But if I could hold on to that for the lamb, it would be an easy win. Let's go on to the abyss actually, just in case. Oh, this is not a nice room. Well, thank you for paying out what I lost. I like the noise that death game makes. Oh, I did need more bombs. Mini monsters are in this room. 4. Oh, again, magnetizing tears work very well against him. Because I was going to say it sucks some welly jumps, but I know Twitch chat can't be trusted with sentences of that kind. Hello, Polyemi, thank you very much also for resubbing 63 times. It's almost a whole year. One of the Twitch babies has started working in a shoe factory. Just do it. Actually, the ones that are generating gravitational fields draw in the shots as well, which is even better. Turns it into a shotgun like with a tight spread. Nope. You see all the nails circling around the heart there? It's pretty cool. Okay, we're building up something here, but we need to find the boss quite soon. I doubt I'm going to get another charge on Satanic Bible. There he is. Ooh. Die. Yeah. Oh. X-ray specs. I mean, I might as well check the rooms I've done, I suppose. Oh. Was it worth?
Speed up.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Shot speed up.
Wow. This is where all the good pills were hiding. Alright, I was going to go back and get rid of that one red heart. In fact, you know what? I still will, because I think it'll give us enough damage that we'll very comfortably win. And then it comes down to whether or not LoJack was right. That's what your points are resting on if anyone did actually vote. You, I guess? Yep, there we go. That procced the Eve buff. 10 damage, more or less. Oh, our nails are bloodied as well. We will do the thing. I want to see if I can do it without using algaes. I will use it if I need to, though. Should be splitting into 2. There we are. Impending shun pull. Move real quick. Oh. I anticipated it, but still wasn't fast enough to dodge it. There we go, hit again, pop the algaes. I did it. I would not like to do a victory lap. I unlocked Cricket Leg. And we didn't get Delirium, sadly. Because he needed that as well, but, yep. Okay, so that's the difference. The negative has a thinner box. That's going to be really hard to remember. You'll see it pop up now, though. Cricket's leg. Or Cricket Leg, not the dog called Cricket. It's a literal cricket. See? We did it, though. LoJack was correct. It is a post-it note done.